Hi, Justin Labato here inside of Autogeek Show Car Garage, and we're here with special guest Bruno Massel. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing good, brother. How are you?
Good. And we are here to showcase the BLACKFIRE Pro Ceramic Coating, which this is another one of Bruno's favorite products.
You know, this was my first introduction to a ceramic coating, and I really didn't know what to expect going in. I was honestly a little standoffish, thinking that I would mess stuff up. And all my experience really with the products I get from Autogeek are for my race car, let's be honest. That's what I put my passion into. I have street cars, but they are of no consequence to me.
This is not going on a daily driver.
This is going on the race car.
car.
So yeah, so I was a little standoffish in really trying it, but I couldn't get over how easy it was to apply. I didn't mess it up. It came out perfectly. And for me, the goal wasn't just to have a bright shine of the paint. I mean, that's all great. But the idea for me is we have an issue, you burn out rubber. You do a burnout, you've got rubber all over this back of the car, all over the wheelie bars everywhere, and it's really hard to come off, and it smears and it becomes a whole project to itself. I mean, I want my car to look good, but it doesn't need to blind you with glare.
Yeah.
That's not my goal. So when I applied this, I went to the racetrack and figured, okay, we'll see how this works. And normally you try and wipe off the burnout rubber, you're wearing it. It's all over and just smears. It literally just knocks off with the coating on it. So for me, it was a godsend because it made life a task that you hated having to do. At the end of the day, you'd have to put someone aside to, you've got to get the burnout rubber off the car. Well, they now would just knock it off. So it proved its worth in gold, and I know it's a great value too in the BLACKFIRE product line.
Yeah, and this is something that, you know, most of the time you see on daily drivers. So if I'm doing burnouts in my cul-de-sac or in my driveway, I'll keep that in mind. That will help get the rubber off much quicker. But hindsight, you know, as a professional installing at a shop, what we found is that, one, we're getting, you know, easily upwards of 2 years. But for those customers that are actually advocates for care, that are taking care of their vehicles, they're exceeding that with the maintenance. Yeah, and the ease of application for a DIY or professional is second to none.
I mean, I'm as DIY, as unprofessional as you could be in doing this stuff, and in following the tips, I was able to do it and not have an issue.
No, and I really love the fact that my customers really like what you had mentioned, where it's super glossy for their daily drivers, super slick, but the hydrophobic characteristics would relate back to the rubber not wanting to stick.
Right.
So road grime and, you know, road tar on a daily driver, it's similar but yet different if it's not bonding. Yeah. So
if it lasts on my race car, trust me, it'll last in your street car.
Well, if you have and want more information about BLACKFIRE Pro Ceramic Coating, visit Autogeek.com.
And remember, the beauty is in the details.